Oscar-winning actress and trailblazing advocate Marlee Matlin is opening up like never before in the emotional and revealing trailer for her upcoming documentary, Not Alone Anymore. The film, set to premiere later this year, is being hailed as a bold and unflinching look at trauma, survival, and the power of breaking the silence, especially within the deaf community. In the newly released trailer, Matlin, 58, sits in a dimly lit room, her hands signing as captions appear. "For so long, I kept silent." But silence doesn't mean peace. It means pain. These words immediately set the tone for what's to come. A raw, deeply personal exploration of sexual abuse, recovery, and solidarity among survivors. Directed by acclaimed filmmaker Erica Tremblay, Fancy Dance, Not Alone Anymore brings together a group of deaf and hard-of-hearing women and non-binary survivors who come forward to share their own stories of abuse and resilience. Matlin, who also serves as an executive producer, uses her platform and visibility to create space for underrepresented voices. The documentary was inspired by Matlin's own experience with abuse, which she first publicly addressed in her 2009 memoir I'll Scream Later. At the time, her revelations were met with widespread support, but also misunderstanding. With Not Alone Anymore, Matlin says she's hoping to change the way the world listens, literally and figuratively. "I wanted to create something that would reach people who have felt invisible," Matlin says in the trailer, "especially those of us in the deaf community who've been told to stay quiet, to not rock the boat." The trailer gives glimpses into intimate, powerful moments between survivors. One sequence shows a group circle where participants share an American Sign Language, their hands trembling with emotion. The camera lingers on faces marked with pain, but also determination. Tremblay, herself a deaf Cherokee filmmaker, brings a sensitive, insider lens to the storytelling. "This is a film about truth," Tremblay said in a recent interview, "about the strength it takes to speak it, and the community that forms when survivors realize they're not alone." The title Not Alone Anymore underscores that central message of collective healing. Through interviews, reenactments, and verite-style footage, the documentary shines a spotlight on the intersection of disability, trauma, and systemic silence. It also explores how institutions, both within and outside of the deaf community, have historically failed to protect survivors. In one especially poignant moment from the trailer, a survivor signs, "When you can't hear the world, people think you don't feel it either. But I felt everything. Every touch. Every word I didn't hear." The film also benefits from a diverse and passionate creative team. In addition to Matlin and Tremblay, producers include Troy Kotzer, Oscar winner for CODA, deaf activist Claudia Gordon, and executive producer Ava DuVernay's Array Releasing, which is distributing the film. Social media lit up with reactions when the trailer dropped. Deaf Twitter users applauded the visibility and nuance given to deaf survivors, while advocates praised Matlin for continuing to break barriers. One viral tweet read, "Marlee Matlin is doing what Hollywood never could, telling deaf stories with truth, care, and power." Not Alone Anymore is expected to debut at a major film festival this fall, with a wide release to follow on a leading streaming platform. While the subject matter is heavy, early viewers have described the film as profoundly hopeful. It doesn't shy away from pain, but it does insist on possibility, on the idea that speaking out can be a form of liberation. As the trailer ends, Matlin signs one final line, "They told me I was alone, but I never was. And now, you aren't either."